Today we'll be talking about how Ibrahim Traore, having jettisoned the Western powers for aid, and he has been able to raise billions of CFA to develop his country. With the trust the Diasporans Burkinabe now have in the military ruler, they have been sending back home huge amount of money. They are able to send this money back home because they have seen how judiciously Ibrahim Traore has used the monies they sent throughout last year 2024. It is surprising that a Burkina Faso, a small country, can survive without the Western aid. This is an eye opener for all other African nations, most especially West African nations, Nigeria to be specific. Ibrahim Traore, who today said he would no longer attend African Union until the African nations decide to take their destiny into their hands. Ibrahim Traore specifically said that until when Africa decides its economic prosperity and direction, there is no need or any point to attend a union which is just a charade for the colonial masters. This is an instructive decision that has, since the beginning of the regime of Ibrahim Traore, sent so many signals, sent shivers to the spines of all other African nations. We can see how the Northern Africans are taking Ibrahim Traore seriously, how Turkey, Russia, and so many other Eastern European nations, including China, have decided to work hand in hand with Ibrahim Traore. Let's listen to the voice of Ibrahim Traore.
Today we delve into an extraordinary narrative that has captured the world's attention. The unprecedented mobilization of the Burkinabe diaspora, spanning Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, to fund an economic revolution in Burkina Faso. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traore, citizens are voluntarily contributing their own money to propel the nation's development. This phenomenon raises compelling questions about leadership, trust, and the dynamics between military and democratic governance. In early 2023, facing escalating security challenges and economic hurdles, the Burkinabe government established the Patriotic Support Fund, PSF. This initiative was designed to bolster citizen engagement in restoring national security and fostering development. Initially fueled by voluntary contributions, the PSF has evolved into a significant financial reservoir, amassing over 162 million months ago. These funds have been pivotal in supporting the volunteers for the defense of the homeland, VDP, covering expenses such as equipment procurement, social services, and operational costs. Before we continue, just a gentle reminder to like and share our videos. Also, subscribe to the channel to stay informed on the latest African economic, political, and social developments, and explore how global geopolitics impact the continent. Now let's continue. This extraordinary development has caught the attention of global observers and raised eyebrows across the international community. What's driving this remarkable show of support? How has Captain Traore managed to inspire such unwavering trust and loyalty from his people, both at home and abroad? Let's dive into this fascinating phenomenon that's reshaping the economic landscape of Burkina Faso and challenging our preconceptions about governance in Africa. Are we witnessing the birth of a new model for national development? Could this be the key to unlocking Africa's potential? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that might just change the way you think about African leadership and economic progress. At the heart of this economic transformation lies the Patriotic Support Fund, a groundbreaking initiative that has captured the imagination of Burkinabe around the world. This fund, established by Captain Ibrahim Traore's government, has become a conduit for the hopes and dreams of an entire nation. The concept is simple yet revolutionary. Citizens both within Burkina Faso and in the diaspora voluntarily contribute their hard-earned money to support national development projects. It's a testament to the trust that Traore has managed to build in such a short time. But how exactly does this fund work? The Patriotic Support Fund operates through a transparent and accessible system. Contributions can be made through various channels, including mobile money transfers, bank deposits, and even direct donations at embassies for those living abroad. This flexibility has made it easy for Burkinabe from all walks of life to participate, regardless of their location or financial means. What sets this fund apart is its clear focus on tangible development projects. The money collected is not disappearing into a black hole of bureaucracy. Instead, it's being channeled directly into initiatives that address Burkina Faso's most pressing challenges. From bolstering security efforts to funding infrastructure projects, every franc is accounted for and put to work for the nation's benefit. The response from the Burkina Faso diaspora has been nothing short of phenomenal. Communities in countries as diverse as Togo, China, and the United States have rallied to the cause, contributing millions of CFA francs to the Patriotic Support Fund. In Togo, the Burkinabe community raised an impressive 44,128,000 CFA francs. Meanwhile, their counterparts in China presented a check exceeding 15 million CFA francs. These are not isolated incidents, but part of a larger trend of diaspora engagement that's transforming the economic landscape of Burkina Faso. What's driving this outpouring of support? It's a combination of factors: a renewed sense of national pride, trust in Traore's leadership, and a genuine desire to be part of Burkina Faso's renaissance. The diaspora sees this as their chance to give back and play a direct role in shaping their homeland's future. Burkina Faso, like many African nations, faces a myriad of economic challenges. But under Traore's leadership, these challenges are being met with unprecedented vigor and innovation. Let's break down some of the key areas where the Patriotic Support Fund is making a difference. Unemployment, particularly among the youth, has long been a thorn in Burkina Faso's side. The funds collected are being used to kickstart industries and support small businesses, creating much-needed employment opportunities. Access to reliable electricity is crucial for economic development. Projects aimed at expanding the country's energy infrastructure, including renewable energy initiatives, are high on the agenda. In a region grappling with security concerns, a portion of the funds is allocated to strengthening Burkina Faso's defense capabilities, ensuring a stable environment for economic growth. Recognizing the threat posed by climate change, investments are being made in sustainable agriculture practices and reforestation projects. The government is using part of the funds to sanitize the mining sector, ensuring that Burkina Faso's mineral wealth benefits its people. Projects aimed at boosting agricultural productivity and improving access to clean drinking water are receiving significant attention and funding. The impact of the diaspora's contributions is already visible across Burkina Faso. Let's take a closer look at some of the projects that are transforming the nation. Roads, bridges, and public buildings are springing up at an unprecedented rate. These projects are not only improving connectivity, but also creating jobs and stimulating local economies. New hospitals and clinics are being built and equipped, bringing quality healthcare closer to the people. The Diaspora Fund has been instrumental in procuring modern medical equipment and training healthcare professionals. Recently, Burkina Faso installed over 60 mobile clinics with latest equipment to scour rural communities to deliver much-needed health services. Could you imagine the joy of villagers stepping into the clinics to avail themselves of sophisticated services that were hitherto out of their reach? Investments in education, from building new schools to upgrading existing ones, are laying the foundation for Burkina Faso's future. Scholarships funded by diaspora contributions are enabling bright young minds to pursue higher education. State-of-the-art irrigation systems, mechanized farming equipment, and support for small-scale farmers are revolutionizing Burkina Faso's agricultural sector, moving the country closer to food self-sufficiency. Recognizing the importance of technology in the 21st century, the government is using diaspora funds to establish innovation centers and support tech startups, positioning Burkina Faso as an emerging tech hub in West Africa. At the center of this economic revolution stands Captain Ibrahim Traore, a leader whose actions have inspired unprecedented trust and support from his people. But what is it about Traore that has captured the hearts and minds of Burkinabe, both at home and abroad? Unlike many African leaders before him, Traore has made transparency a cornerstone of his governance. Regular updates on the use of funds and progress of projects have built a strong foundation of trust. The speed at which projects are being implemented under Traore's leadership is nothing short of remarkable. This sense of urgency and commitment to delivering results has resonated deeply with the people. Traore's vision of a self-reliant, prosperous Burkina Faso has struck a chord with citizens who have long yearned for true independence and development. By actively engaging the diaspora and valuing their contributions, Traore has created a sense of ownership and participation that transcends borders. Is this a model for Africa and the world? The success of Burkina Faso's Patriotic Support Fund raises intriguing questions about governance and development in Africa. Could this model of citizen-funded development be replicated in other countries? Does it challenge our assumptions about the role of foreign aid and international financial institutions? Moreover, the overwhelming support for Traore's initiatives brings into question the traditional debate between military rule and democratic governance.